All right. Shalom, shalom, and shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this Devil platform with another message. And I will say this is a lovely, lovely evening in which the Most High Yah has made. And I, Sister Deborah, shall and I will rest therein. I'm just coming with a little something today, this evening. And I had a hard time trying to get my laptop to be charged up. Ooh, a real hard time. And then I left my phone in someone's car, so I just been here trying to get something to work, But I just wanted to say that I gave it some thought about the lighting the match, and it's burning and thrown into the fire. And I began to just really feel this thing a little bit. I could feel the fire, you guys. I'm feeling it in a way that's really kind of on the good side, because if I feel it now, then after I've felt the fire, then it's out from among me, and it's out. I think it's something that's going on that the Father is wanting me to behold, but in the process of it, He wants me to feel that thing. That means if He gave me the vision, it first come to me. So first I have to feel that thing. And let me tell you, I have felt it today. Today was the day in which I felt like I was on fire. I mean, really on fire. I've gotten such a great letdown today. I started off really good. But there was still something inside of me that was in turmoil, as if battling that which was going to come. And when it hit me, I thought about dealing with it from the inside and knowing something is there is waiting to happen. And I is really starting to see what is seen and not unseen. And that is, we talked about Deuteronomy 28 being destroyed. There's too many things that's showing that the way we're thinking we're coming out. Okay, and the way we are thinking that it's going to be, okay, that's all. A lot of times it's our flesh wanting it to be, and not in full understanding in the spirit and truth purpose of a situation or the situations that's taking place in the world today according to the prophecies. Now, what's heavy for me is when I'm given a vision of a match that's lit and is tossed in the fire, I have to embrace my outer man for what the inner man is bringing before me. And it's a form of preparating me for what is about to take place. And in spite of it, it's something in me that's going to allow me to endure that which come upon me, but it doesn't stop me from having feelings, because I'm still in the flesh. And when I say having feelings, feeling this thing for what it is. We are, what I believe is there is a lot of things that's taking place where somewhere, I ain't gonna say somewhere, it's taking place. I can't pinpoint if it's on the left, the right, the up or down, but it's things taking place that I am seeing it, I'm feeling it, I'm understanding it, I'm getting it. But as I look upon everything that's taking place and upon the world and everything, I don't see people reacting to anything that's actually taking place outside of the worldly matters. Now everybody cutting up on the floor up from the floor up on the worldly matters, y'all. That's the ones on the left. And then you find those who say they're on the right, they're also cutting up from the floor up on the issues of the left. But I think also the left and the right can easily be seen from each individual in which side they serve. I believe the wheat and the tare represents the wheat on the right and the tare on the left. And the Father said he have already separated the wheat from the tare. And I see why, because the tare is overgrowing the wheat to where you can't even see the wheat. You see? So I can see why he said he have already separated the wheat on the right side and the tare is going on the left side. It's already been separated. So what I'm seeing is the match that's lit, that thrown into the fire is really what is before us. Because what it's showing me is putting it before me. So it's not like it's on down the line. You get what I'm saying? It's not something that's about to happen or it's on down. It's actually happening. But for him to give it to me in the vision, I too have to not only see it, but feel that thing. And today was my two things that I felt today. And I felt it was like fire, you guys. It brought me to the level of even going to the throne of the Most High, saying certain things of how it felt. You know what I'm saying? And how displeased I was from it. And why is it that these things have to be on the righteous? You know, or it looks like as if the wicked and evil has its day, but do it have to override those that are in the light, those that are spirit and truth, those that are the elects, the chosen, in the sense of your servant? So it's almost kind of strange, because it's almost like I felt him saying that it's almost like it's going to fulfill, and in the process of it fulfilling itself, many of the righteous is going to fall with it. That's what I was getting out of it. In spite of it, the majority is going to be the unrighteous, the wicked and evil, but there are going to be righteous ones. Those that walking in spirit and truth with the light, they too shall fall therein. And it's almost make me wonder then, who will then be the ones that shall go over to the promised land, which is a spiritual promise. So I think that right about now, the way I'm gripping this thing, you get kind of lost in it, because today, like I said, that match being thrown in the fire, it felt like myself was thrown in one of the worstest fires on the face of the earth. That's how I felt, you guys. The two issues are separate issues, but that's how I felt. And it could be a good thing, because I have to embrace it as something powerful, in the light, righteous, because I have to feel this thing to be able to tell anyone what this thing really is, in a sense. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So I believe that there are many things that is before us that's going to bring a lot of things to light. And when it brings things out of darkness into light, it's not bringing them out of darkness to light so that people can see what was in the dark. It's bringing light, it's bringing light into all that darkness just to bring it out into the clear so everyone can see it for what it is. You get what I'm saying? There are people who, let's take for an example, we got T.D. Jakes and we got Geno Genies. And T.D. Jakes have already fallen so far deep to the rabbit hole to where it's going to it's starting already to look like something. He's still a righteous man. You see, in spite of how far he fall down the rabbit hole in what is unrighteous, wicked, and evil, and an abomination, he's still gonna fall down the hole, rise back up, and still somewhat be looked at by the world as okay. So the challenge between him and Geno was asked by the Black Caucus and the FBI or whatever to have a meeting to unite in this topic of T.D. Jakes versus Geno. If Geno Jennings was a righteous man, you have no reason to come to any unity, to try to come into oneness to talk about unrighteous. You can't do that. You can't, and if you do that, it's because you too are found with unrighteousness that matches T.D. Jakes' unrighteousness. Now he is his abomination and doing something, but somewhere Geno Jennings has a load of mystery that the Father is saying that it's going to be unraveled. Okay, it's going to be unraveled. Let's get another example. So while he's going to attend a meeting regarding the belief of homosexual in the church, what he did is he stepped into an order of the world. You stepped out of the light and went into darkness. So for you to be able to step out of the light to go meet darkness, to reason, or to come to some sort of conclusion of righteous, you never come out of righteous to meet darkness to see if you could come on some sort of conclusion regarding righteous. Can't be done. And for Geno to take the offer to meet, to come to the middle ground, it will show you and me that if you are in the light and you are spirit and truth, you are the righteous servant of Yah, you know that Geno Genies also have some darkness that needs to be unraveled. Okay? And this is why he could go to the table with darkness to try to reason regarding darkness. See, a man that is about the Most High Yah, he don't need to come to the table regarding abomination and homosexual to reason. If that was the case, he probably would have spared Lot's wife. You know? I don't know if you all get it. So when I see Geno Jennings, I see him like I've saw him. You know? Having some darkness that has not been unraveled. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to unravel really who he is, because he gave them the opportunity to bring darkness into his so-called light, and his light into that darkness. And now the best thing for them is to unravel him, and they're going to do it. So you'll be hearing about Geno Jennings being unraveled. Let me give you an example of what I'm saying. I don't know if you know that old football player. He's not that old, but his name is Shannon. I think it's Shannon. He had, is it Cat Williams, on his podcast, and he racked 43 million viewers. Okay, 43 million viewers. Okay, now everybody thought that, Cat Williams did an excellent video with Shannon on his podcast, to where Willie D decided to pick it up and try to grab something. Yeah, he got a little something out of it, Willie D. But what happened is, now let me show you what I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Now you got Cat Williams on this side, and Shannon, whose podcast Cat Williams was on, where he racked 43 million views. So that he brought home a little something. Now, today, now you know that was a while back, okay? That was like 3 weeks ago. Now, today, all the dirt that Cat Williams pulled up about everybody, he also had some dirt in the midst of where he was at on Shannon, but he didn't leak it out. But what happened, the dirt ended up turning around to Shannon as well. TD Jakes, Puff Daddy, all these other men, Steve Harvey, all of them that's doing this here homosexual. Guess what? Shannon, the football player, that was his podcast that racked 43 million views with Cat Williams interview, finds out now that he owns just about a male lover. You get what I'm saying? You know that is true because they done poured out all the videos, every video that he's at the games and everywhere he go, he got this male hairdresser. You see, why do this male hairdresser, which is, you can plainly see that he's gay, why do he has to be with you everywhere you go? Not your wife, not no female, not nobody, but your a male. They say it's his hairdresser, but you ain't even got no hair, so I don't know why you need a male hairdresser on your right side. He's always with him on his right side. So all that talk that Cat Williams were saying, this is why I said, Cat Williams, you need to pull out. You need to pull away, pull out, and pull away while you have a chance. Now, by me saying that, it goes to the air, and he won't take me at that. He won't hear it, because all the voices in the land is overshadowing his spirit. So he can't hear the voices that said, get out, man, get out. Get out, man, it's time to get out. And the man that racked the 43 million viewers, now they got him on YouTube showing all his pictures. Y'all, it is off the chain. And these are not pictures that's made up. This is actually showing him always hugging this male, young male that beats with him all the time. They say it's his hairdresser. And it's a way you got to see how he does it. And that's the same thing with 50 Cent, Kanye West. All of these people, y'all put so much trust and so much belief in them and not even understand the darkness that weighs heavy upon them. It's because they trying to show you some truth on this end, but they on the left end a lie as well. So that's the same way I see Gino Jennings trying to manifest some sort of information regarding TD Jakes. You are a pastor. You go in and you pull out and go on your way. You don't sit in and play with darkness. Now the darkness is going to have to unravel you. And how do they do that? They go to your own members. They go to all of those that's your right hand and your left hand man. And they go unravel Gino Jennings before probably within the next 2 or 3 months, he's going to be unraveled to where people are going to be coming out saying things about him. Why? Because when it's time, your mouth is going to get you. You see, it's what I mean is, once you said what you said about T.D. Jakes, pull your butt out if you are a righteous man. But you're not a righteous man because you're into this thing about fame when you're trying to prove that you right about something you reading out of Bible, which Roman Catholic done smeared. So therefore, the same, this is what I'm saying, that same darkness that you're trying to reveal in T.D. Jakes, now those that knows your darkness is going to pull up in the name of the FBI and T.D. Jakes and the Black Caucus. They're sending out those to come in and dissect you. So if you did not, if Geno Jennings did not go out here and rumble with Satan and just speak what Satan did and go on by your business, you went rumbling with him. You can't come to the table with Satan time of reasoning. For you to do that, you have to have some darkness in you. Hello. You have to have some darkness in you. You see? So you shouldn't have done that. You should have just teach what the Father has given you. Pour yourself out. Because a lot of things Geno Jennings do teach, he's way overboard. And every apple that falls from his tree, it's got that same mindset. You cannot tell the Father, that's the Creator, who he called and who can speak on his behalf. He didn't give you that purpose and that calling on your life. It's just so much stuff that he talks too much about. But the problem that I have with him is he don't know how to pull in and pull out and get somewhere and sit down and come to another pull in and pull out. You don't play with darkness. You don't keep making yourself talking about you doing what the Bible. You don't even know what the Bible is. Because if you knew, you know that it's a bunch of stories that is told by men that the Father used for you as a study guide. And you are to study and wait for the Ruach to come teach you what this book is saying. But 99.3 believe every word out of this book without the Ruach HaKodesh teaching them. And we can't get by with that. That Ruach wasn't coming for you to teach it. It was coming to teach you. You see? But when you get these men trying to teach this Bible from back to front, from front to back, and not understand the history of who didn't tamper with it, then you are lost without a cause, and cause is lost with you. So what is going to happen is going to reverse on him the same thing. Why? You have to know how to pull in and pull out. See, Yah is not sending Sister Deborah in to play and dance with the devil. Listen to what the devil has to say. I don't have the space to reason with the devil. I don't have the energy, the time. But because so much fame is given to people on this devil platform, they just take it as if I'm famous, I'm important. They bother me and I'm going to bother them because I'm up there. See, that's why this is a devil platform, you all. That's why this is the devil platform. I'm going to title that as my message. This is why this is the devil platform, because it plays and deceives the mass that they are something that they are not in the eyes of Yah. And if you are not that something that you think you are, because you're on the devil's platform playing the devil's games and the devil's ways of the world, then therefore you're going to fall on this platform just as you were built up. What did he tell Pharaoh? I will build you up just to tear you down. You better watch yourself. Because he that has the power over both left and right, let me tell you, he can swing any way he wants. And he's still going to get victory. He's still going to overpower. He's still going to have his will and his way. Praise the mighty God. So, thinking that this platform is a platform for you to make money. It's a platform for you to deceive, to manipulate, to spread your emotions and your feelings and your personal opinion and your own knowledge, your own wisdom. Go right ahead. You too is going to fall in that category where the light is coming after the darkness to bring it to the surface. Why? It's over. It's over. It's bringing it all to the surface. All of it is coming to the surface. Because throwing the match into the forest is finna burn up the forest. The whole forest is finna burn up. That means that where we're at, you guys, ain't nobody coming out of this forest because the forest gonna get burnt up. So if you thinking that you're out there and you can't be touched, oh, let me tell you something. This match being thrown in the forest is letting you know the forest is green, grass is green, but when I'm done with it, it's gonna be charcoal black. You see, that's what the Father is saying. I'm throwing the match in, Deborah. Deborah, watch this, watch it, watch it, watch it. Whoop! And all this darkness on YouTube, Facebook, all over the world, it's about to burn up and be revealed. And then when the forest is burnt up, what can you do then, standing there? You can see straight through it. None of the greenery is hiding them. The grass, the beauty, the smell, the oxygen, everything is destroyed. Now you can see straight through the forest from one end to the other. See, people really thinking and have thought that they have won and they are winning. You can't win on the earth with unrighteous. Only way you win is through the winner who have already won all things. And that is he that's greater in an individual than you on the outside, feeling since I got 1 million subscribers, I'm in there, I done won. I'm the great one, I'm the excellent one. Enjoy the pleasures, as Solomon says, that you're receiving. And what Solomon said, it is your portion, meaning Yah has suffered you to have it on the earth as it is in heaven. That means, it don't mean that it is a righteous. It's letting you know he controls the left and the right. And you best bet what you getting on the left, which is the world, is still is controlled by the power of he that's on the right. Praise the mighty Yah. So people thinking that all of this energy, this wickedness, and all of this portraying and deception is right here on these platforms. And people feed into them and they feed it into others. I'm going to tell you something that disappointed me today. I came home and I sat in the chair and I said, oh, I don't have my phone. I left it in the car. My laptop can't be charged up. I'm just messed up. And I'm just feeling really bad because I had the second punch of what took place with me today. So I'm like, oh, I just feel it. Oh, and then it dawned on me, just sit down and relax. Get you a drink and just sit down. I fixed me a cup of coffee and I sat down in front of the TV and turned it on. And I said, when I left from home, all of this stuff was on here. And I see this, and I didn't pay any attention to what it was. So I began to go along YouTube, just listening. Now, I was speaking to you all last year that pretty soon they're going to take the King James Bible in the 1611 and do away with it. Now, I don't know if you all know this. Right today, not just today, but this is what they're especially the heathens. They are now coming up with all these so-called old Bibles, but they are not called Bibles, but they exist before the King James Bible. They're coming up with all these books, and these books don't look old, but they are telling you they're old, and they called all different names. And I'm watching channel after channel. Wait a minute, where y'all coming with all these books? You see, all of these other books is going to be listed as study guides. That means all the things you once studied and all the things you once read, now you go into these books, they're going to tell you something totally different. It's just like the many of the other books that they said that been taken out of this. It tells a total different story than what is actually in this one. That shows you that somebody, whoever is controlling these books and printing and owning the writing and all of that, they have the power and the control to smear it left or right, either way it wants. And this is what people don't understand. That's the purpose of the Ruach now wanting to live in you, so he can teach you from the inside. Because he knew that the deception and manipulation was going to be on the outside, allowing your natural ears to hear something you should not be hearing, or your natural eyes seeing only that which you can see and believe. That's why he comes from the inner man, wanting to give you all that you need from the inner to the out. You see, do not give that out man the power and the victory over anything, nothing. You see, you know what? I believe that I am, I might not even be, I don't know if it's on or not. So I say unto you that a lot of things that that is taking place is the reason why I'm feeling it is because it is the will of the Father that you feel exactly where my will is at, where it has parked itself in this hour, minute, and this day that we are in. And to get on here and sell you a bunch of he say, she say, what Trump and Biden and white man marrying a black woman, a black man marrying a white woman. Oh, you better get you this, you better get you this, you better move here, you better. For me to sell all that to you will let you to give your hope that everything that you're looking forward to is on one side. But I must lead you on the right side where righteous rest, because it can lead you all the way. As I sing Deuteronomy 28, and I've seen Deuteronomy walk 28 walk itself up and out, I'm lived to see Deuteronomy 28 be fulfilled. I'm not the one that's denied Deuteronomy 28 end game. And 99.9 of melanated people who have said they was awakening and they know truth and they are the this and they are the that, they never took on the end game of Deuteronomy 28. And that leads me to understand this. People are living outside of what is righteous. They are living to the utmost on that left side and calling themselves the right side. So this is also the deception that's out here. But I believe what someone had said to me once before. It's still yet, as the Father have said, it still yet is going according to his will. You see, so they're role playing and they're acting and they're, oh, I'm holier than thou, I'm looking the road. I don't care about what I look like on the outside. If my spirit on the inside is messed up from the floor up, why would I be trying to fix the outside to appear to be something that I am on the inside? I let my words be about righteous. I let my words speak of my Father. I let my inner man speak out of my outer man to explain what is spirit and truth, what is the light, what is the righteous will of the Father, and follow therein. It's no way I'm a role player on the outside and not have it nailed on the inside, because my outside is never will reach the kingdom. So baby, I don't care how you wear your fringes, wear your earrings and your neck, your chain and your necklace, saying, y'all, it ain't no different than somebody putting a cross on. He said, y'all, wood and stone don't ever try to use it to represent me. The Father never wanted us to use wood and stone, but people don't care because they believe if I can sell it and make money, I don't give a crap what it says. See, that's why I'll tell y'all, people are living the flesh to the utmost. And they living on the left side. And the left side is so full. I'm like saying, Father, it's about to bust wide open. He said, no, it's not. Because I enlarged in that bad boy. I knew what's in my books. It's going to hold every last one of them. There's still many detached to it. And still many coming to the broad gate. This is why they so into this here YouTube. YouTube is it's very addictive. It's an addiction. People they are addicted by YouTube. And it is. And it makes them think that in the process, I'm righteous. I'm the one. I'm the this. I'm the that. Because I got people listening to me. Baby, I wouldn't want nobody listen to me because every spirit that is listening to you is sending you straight to the lake of fire. Because if they listen to you, they're not listening to y'all. How about that? How about that? And if you ain't sending them in the direction to the narrow gate that leads to righteous, but you sending them to your gate, which is your flesh, then baby, they already in the broad gate. And they happy and they glad. They on the left side. No problem. They where they need to be. You know, I heard an angel, it was said that an angel said, I will go down and be the lion spirit. Do y'all understand the power in this creator? Everything he does, he rules from high and low. Okay? He is the beginning and the end. And I get so fed up with constantly repeating that because it's like if we at that day that goes in one ear and out the next. Matter of fact, it don't even go in the ear. That's just how many people that is on that left side. So Sister Deborah, would say to you all, be careful on these platforms because they have ushered a new thing in, which I thought it was going to be the end of last year, but I see here it is running right into the 1st of December. I'm not January. Right into January. It did it anyway. And now you go onto YouTube, you see people with all kind of books. Now they would take away the King James or the King James 16 and they'll say that these books were before it. I don't blame them. That's what Solomon was saying. Too many books mess up your flesh. And it really will. And it could. Because too much is in these books that's leading people astray. That's leading them where they need to be. Why? Because we at that point. Now, another thing, I'm going to try to really focus and get really in tune with Revelation 9, because I think that's what we're about to roll up in. But the Father is showing me that from Revelation 1 all the way to the end, be careful, because it's not going to be found in order. Because what is happening in Genesis 6 with the 4 horses is not something like the horse is going to stop and they're going to come back and return. They're going to be out there constantly doing what they were assigned to do. You see, I'm thinking after each trumpet and after each angel completing their missions, that one starts a new one. No, the Father said, no, Deborah, this is all going to take place. And that's what's kind of scary, because I'm like saying, Father, so the 4 horses is already, and I said, I don't even know why I'm asking you that, because I can feel that thing. I can feel them already continuing. I can see, based on all the information in the whole world about earthquakes, about hurricanes, all of this stuff is still taking place. And what is happening is they're not allowing you to know nothing that's going on. Why? Because that's on the right side. Those are the things you should be trying to keep up with, because those are the right side. They're bringing you to the core, to everything that's happening. No, they're busy over here and fallen giants and aliens. And I don't have no problem with no one believing that. It's good that you got something to believe in. Stay on the left side. Don't come over here on Deborah. Stay on the left side. I'm not going to cater those things, okay? Because I believe the mind is a powerful thing. And I think sometimes people can get what they keep barking for. You know what I'm saying? I was reading in, what was that? Revelation 16. Listen to this here. This is the example I was trying to show y'all on how the Father's on the right hand side, showing up and showing out. Tribulation, judgment, wrath, his fire, and everybody's on the left side. Woo! Aliens, giants, fallen angels, to where every heathen on the four corners are magnifying those things. And not every, but a lot of, which is say 10% of melanated people here in this country, they're eating it up now too. So if you're eating it, you ain't awakened to nothing then. You are not set in spirit and truth if you over here catering to what the world is catering. If the world is saying it, you're not supposed to be along with them. You're not supposed to be saying, yeah, there's aliens, there's giants, you're not supposed to be over there partying with them and call yourself a servant of the Most High Yah. You're supposed to be over in his prophecies. Did his prophecy tell you to speak on the level of prophesying that the aliens and the giants and the fallen angels is taking place in this day and time? Did the Revelation tell you that? Did the Father speak that to your spirit? Did he give you some upper in Revelation and any sign of all of these things in which the ones on the left side is saying? So if the world is calling on all these things and saying they seeing aliens, they seeing giants, they seeing fallen angels and magnifying these things, how are you righteous magnifying what the world is magnifying? It don't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? It don't make any sense. Let things be what Yah teaches you from the inside that it is. I'm in the wilderness and he's teaching me. Not one time did he teach me, oh, Deborah, there's going to be aliens. There's going to be aliens and giants and aliens and giants and fallen angels. Well, if you're going to have fallen angels, what is this you're doing over here? Let's go there. Revelation 16. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It gets very confusing and it hurts me really bad because it shows me how the matter of deception has won. But it didn't win by Satan's right hand, but the Father who rules both left and right. Let's give you an example. Let's go to Revelation 16. Let's go to Revelation 16. Okay, now I want you to listen to this in verse 12. Watch this here. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river of Euphrates. Who did that? The sixth angel. This sixth angel is coming from where? Is this the fallen angel? No. These are angels that Yah is sending down for a mission. These are angels that Yah is sending down for a mission. There are several of angels he's sending down with the key to the bottomless pit. To open up the bottomless pit so certain demonic things can come up to do his work. Y'all, we talking about the one on the right hand side with all power. See, there's two sides. There's a left and a right. But he that's on the right hand side is the righteous. But yet what? He's the power over the left and the right. You get what I'm saying? So here it is in Revelation 16. Listen to this. Revelation 16 and verse 12. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river of Euphrates. I cannot pronounce that. Euphrates. And the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. So these rivers, this here, is it rivers? Had to be dried up because it sounds like something is about to happen, and it's going to deal with the kings of the east that might be prepared. So it's something that's going to happen, and the Father wanted the river to be dried up. Now watch this, verse 13. And I saw, this is John. John is talking here. What is John doing? John is in the vision, y'all, in the kingdom. All right. So that's why y'all need to just listen when you're dealing with revelation. Try to step into the kingdom. Don't step into what these people are out here telling you. Step into the kingdom and understand it in the kingdom realm. Now, John is sitting here saying in Revelation 16 and verse 13, and I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon. That's 1. And out of the mouth of the beast. That's 2. And out of the mouth of the false prophet. That's 3. Now, what was those? 3 unclean spirits like unto frogs. You see what I'm saying? Now watch this here. It came out of the dragon. That's 1. One came out of the beast. That's 2. That 1 came out of the false prophet. That's 3. Unclean spirit came out of them. Now listen to this. For they are the spirits of devils, working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of the great day of Yah Almighty. What is being used here, y'all? What is being used in verse 16? The beast, the dragon, and the false prophet. The words out of their mouths. Demonic deception, lying, working miracles, and going forth unto the kings of the earth and the whole world, to gather them to battle of that great day of Yah Almighty. You see what he's doing? Yah is gathering this here. He put the frogs, and it's not like frogs. It's really what they were saying to deceive the whole world, to come to the battlefield of the great day of Yah Almighty. So who convinced them? The dragon, the beast, and the false prophet convinced what? The whole world, the kings of the earth and the whole world, to gather themselves to battle. To do what, y'all? To battle of that great day of Yah. What do Yah do? He kill them with a blink of an eye. All of them. Do you get what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying to you all. He that is on the right hand of righteous still control the left. So John is up in the heavens telling you how he's going to use the dragon, the beast, and the false prophet to go take words to the whole world to deceive them. You see? To come to the battlefield and let's rumble where I can destroy you. You see? Yah is doing this. So if Yah is doing this, why are we listening to Enoch tell you about giants and fallen angels and aliens that's coming? And all these other books. And now, you guys, I never knew how hard it is to embrace the fact that our men are that far gone. Our women gone too, don't get me wrong. But the women can't be gone until the men is fully gone. And they are gone. They have no understanding what is taking place. Everybody's leading their own understanding and have come to their own everything. And that's why sometimes I really feel sad when I'm talking, because it's like, Dad, we ain't giving you no prompts, Father Yah. You the beginning and the end. You the creator of all things, and we ain't giving him no prompts. Here it is. He rumbling in Revelation. We over here in Enoch books. We over here in all these other books that's lost. And he over here in you, teaching you that this is where I'm at. Why are they all over here? Why? I got the beast, the dragon, and the false prophet over here using their lying mouths to deceive the whole world. Well, wait a minute, Father. Where's the aliens? Where's the giants? Matter of fact, let me give you one more. Where's the fallen angels? These are not fallen angels. These are mission servants coming from heaven to dry up the river. You see? To prepare the battle. Why didn't the fallen angels dry it up? Why didn't the aliens or the giants? When you are to speaking giants, you crossing my Father out. You crossing him out. Because he didn't tell us he was birthing that. And I'm going to tell y'all, all this new stuff and all this stuff, it ain't new. It's old. They prepared thousands of years to bring this to this end day, to meet up against the Most High Yah. And the Most High Yah said, pull it up, let's rumble. He said, pull it up and let's rumble. He said, when he put Satan down for 1,000 years, he told the angel, go down there and unloose him. Satan come up out of hell, bound in the pit for 1,000 years. He come up, what do you want me to do now? He said, I need you to go over there and tell Magog and all of them, round it up and come to the battlefield. Satan said, okay. He go round them up with deception and lies and do what? Lead them to the battlefield and they all lose their lives. And then it tells you in Revelation, and Satan, the devil, that Satan is put into the lake of hell forever. So he just came out just to do the mighty last work of Yah. And that was to take these demons, go and deceive Magog and the whole world, to bring them to the battlefield. Not the whole world, but Magog. And I think, let me see where I have that. Let me see if I can bring that. Okay, here it is. Here, now listen to this. Now, what I also see, I got to figure out. I think I don't need to figure it out. I think that in Revelation 16, that is a different a war that Yah is going to destroy them on the Armageddon, which mean the Hebrew tongue. I believe that he's going to destroy many that day, but he's going to leave a lot of them alive. But that's in Revelation 16. So I'm going to open up the comment board, and I want you to tell me what you think about Revelation 16 and the dealings in that area versus Revelation 20 and verse 7. And let me explain it to you. Revelation 20 and verse 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison and shall go out to deceive the nations. See, he's only going out to do the what? The will of that right hand power. Go deceive them. You ain't coming up to do nothing but to deceive them. And let's see how he's going to do them, which are in the four corners of the earth, God and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. When you speak of the sand of the sea, it's so many in numbers. This is the whole world, y'all. This is it. Okay? And they went up on the breadth of the earth, which is the battlefield, and compressed the camp of the saints about. Those are those that is on the mountain Zion, and the beloved city, and the fire came down from Yah out of heavens to devour them. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire with brimstones, where the beasts were already at, the false prophet were there, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. So the beast and the false prophet is already there in the lake of fire. Okay? Satan is down, chained up in prison for 1,000 years. Right? Now watch this here. He's only coming up to do one mission for Yah, and that was to deceive the whole four corners of the world. And the four corners is going to come together out of the order of Yah. And Satan got to deceive them out of the order of Yah. Let's come on to the battlefield. And on that battlefield, look how calm, easy, and simple the right hand power. Watch this here. Listen how simple the right hand power speaketh. Listen to this. Not speak it, but performs. Watch this here. Where is it at? Let me get it. And shall deceive. Wait a minute. And after he tells, okay, let's go to verse 8. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 8. And shall go out to deceive nations which are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. That means the whole world. And they went up on the breadth of the earth and compressed the camp of the saints and the beloved city. This is the promised land. The fire came down from who? The fire came down from who? Yah, out of heavens, and devoured them all. Them all. No, devour them. Killed every last one of them that was like the sand of the sea. All of them died, y'all. All of them on the four corners came to the battle. Now you see how he used Satan to have them to come to the battlefield so all of them can die. What happened to the fallen angels? Where is the giants in here? Where is the aliens in this road of this end day? And I want y'all to understand something. My Yah don't need all that you trying to make it out to be. He dropped fire and they all dead. What are you talking about? Do you know what that right hand is capable of doing? No, you don't. You never been taught. You never understood it because you've ran your mouth all your life without sitting up under that right hand power and learn that it is all power in the heavens and on the earth and anything under the earth, on the earth and under the earth. So you see how, stop lying that Yah is going to war with these people. You can't fight against the right hand of who the Father is. And because you never shut your mouth long enough to be taught by his Ruach to learn that the right hand is all power, who gonna fight against that? Matter of fact, all he did was threw down some what? What did it say? Let me tell you exactly what it says. And fire came down from Yah out of the heavens and devoured them. So who was doing some fighting? The right hand wasn't even doing no fighting. It just poured out fire down on them. So who was fighting? See, y'all don't get it. So when I get back to Revelation 16 and I'm trying to understand this itself, kingdom, and I see that the Euphrates River is dried up and the kings of the east might be prepared. And I saw three unclean spirits of frogs come down on the mouth out of the mouth of the dragon. And that's the deception, just using things to deceive the people. The false prophet, the dragon, and the beast. Okay, they were saying things, and they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which goes forth unto kings of the earth, of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of the great day of Yah Almighty. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth the garment, lest he walk naked, and they see his shame. Verse 16, and he gathered them together into one place in the Hebrew tongue, Armageddon. Verse 17, and the seventh angel poured out a vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heavens from the throne, saying, it is done. Now, where is these fallen angels, y'all? Where are these giants? And where are these aliens? I'm trying to get what you all are saying. Y'all, it's not telling you no fallen angels ain't for the devil. It's falling all over the place. That's the world. And there was a voice of thunder and in lightning, and there was a great earthquake, such as not since man were upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake and so great. Verse 19, and the great city was divided into three parts, and the city of the nation fell, and great Babylon came to remembrance before Yah, to give unto her the cup of the wine of her fierce of his wrath. Of her the cup of the wine of fierce of his wrath. And every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. Okay, and there fell upon men great hail out of the heavens, every stone about the way. Ooh, a talent. Ooh, and men blaspheme Yah because of the plagues of the hail, and the plagues thereof was exceedingly great. Now we in Revelation 17, and there came one of the seven angels which had seven vials, and talked with me, asking me, come hither, I will show unto you the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon the waters. Now, I got to see what is this going on with Revelation 16 and Revelation 20. It's talking about Magog, but it's also destroyed Magog in Revelation 20. I got to see if this, I got to read the whole thing in Revelation 16 to see what is actually taking place. It's just because I haven't read it. And I believe that it almost matches Revelation 20. So Revelation 16 and Revelation 20 is pretty much, I know it was one time that he's going to bring them they're going to come up upon the battlefield, and he's going to leave many of them alive. You see, so a lot of them going to die, but many of them going to be still left alive, and they're going to go back. And I'm trying to, I'm going to get into this. This will be my treat tomorrow to really read it and to separate the two. So I, Sister Deborah, hope you got something out of it. But let me tell you something. It's no way I'm going to be over here in the worlds on the left entertaining that in bringing it to the surface. And I'm spirit and truth with the light in the right hand. I don't need to go over there to their darkness to help the world deceive the world. And I think that's what a lot of the fallen angels and the giants and the aliens, they're making it to be something to make you not see what's going on the right side. I really believe that. Even if they're going to call themselves bringing forth something they created. The whole ideal is to do what? Deceive the mass through deception. So I, Sister Deborah, say to you, I'll be back. Shalom and shalom.